Vic from Drop the Spotlight and DTS Gaming here at Dreamhack 2017, Austin, Texas. I am here with TenTanMan off of Twitch. How are y'all doing today, man?
I'm doing really good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Dreamhack, how is it for you today?
It's been fun. I mean, it's a little different than anything I usually go to. I normally go to all the gaming events like PAX and E3. Smaller, more focused on esports. But no, it's been a blast. It's been great.
Awesome, that's great to hear from you. For our fans out there, for our DTS Gaming Room, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into streaming.
I was manager at GameStop, and I was in school, and I decided I'm just gonna see what it's like to put out videos. I wanted to be an actor, so it kind of just transitioned into that, and then I got big enough where I just quit everything, and now I do it full time. I mean, I got lucky, but it's what I love to do, and I feel like you should pursue whatever you really want to do. So that's my motto.
That's awesome to hear. And when you're streaming and twitching, how do you feel about the fans interacting with you and talking to you?
Well, I feel like that's one of the most important things. Every Sunday, my fans make fun of me a lot because I'll do like drinking streams and stuff. And I'm the very lovey-dovey drinker, and I go on this monologue all the time where it's crazy because I'm just a guy sitting in a chair that presses go live. I'm no different than anyone in the chat or anyone donating or anyone subscribing. So the fact that I'm doing what I'm doing is incredibly lucky. You know, it's tremendous. Yeah, so it's phenomenal. Yeah.
Awesome. And what's one of the first games that you got into that you helped push when you stream on Twitch?
First game that I pushed, or the first game that pushed me on Twitch?
I like that second version of you.
The first thing that really got me into Twitch actually was Smite, the MOBA. Yeah, I realized when growing up, I was really good at games, but I never had a computer. You know, I would play Gears of War, and I would constantly tell everyone I was the best gamer, like, period. And I'd play with my friends, and they'd be like, all right, he sees him, he's dead, before I even kill anybody, because I was that good. And I'm like, oh my God, why is no one recording this? You know, this is crazy. And once I got old enough to really showcase that I was good at games in Smite, personally, I was really good at Smite. I would join a game, and I'd pick a character who was viewed as bad, and people would be like, oh, I've heard of TenTanMan, let him pick her, he's good. And so I'm like, yes, I can finally have an outlet to show people that I'm good at games. And so Smite was basically what started me on Twitch, so yeah.
Awesome, that's great to hear. And with your popularity on Twitch, what places have you been invited to that you're like, oh, starstruck or awesome to be there?
Well, I mean, it's not so much where I've been invited, but it's the people I've interacted with, because obviously before I streamed, I watched streamers. And so, I've been to Boston, I've been to California several times, Seattle, I've been all over the place, but it's really the people I get to meet. Like, I remember before I streamed, I watched Man vs. Game all the time, and I remember my first PAX South, I waited in line to talk to him. Now I'm in like the VIP and I see him like sitting there, and I can like say, hey, what's up? But I remember waiting in line and just having so much anxiety. And I actually spoke about this earlier. When I finished my stream yesterday, I came out and one of my viewers came up to me and he shook my hand and he told me, I was like, what's your handle? And he told me his name and I recognized him. But I could hear his voice a little shaky, and it was like, really? For me? No, come on. No, it's just, I remember being that exact person. And so I think it's more the growth and the development and all that rather than where I've been.
That's cool. That's great to hear. And I like how you've grown and achieved your success, and you're very humble towards your fans. And yeah. So another question, what currently are you playing right now?
I'm a variety caster, and since I've switched to full-time, I break it up with a lot of stuff. I play pretty much anything that comes out on Nintendo or Square. But right now I'm doing a lot of Nintendo and PUBG. So it's funny, I'll do 4 hours of Mario Kart and people will play with me, and then we go to getting headshots and murdering people. So it's an interesting dynamic. I was doing Mario Kart and then Outlast the other day, and they were quite different. So I'm like, all right, if there's any kids watching, stop watching. Or, dude, just don't tell your parents.
And I want to hear your opinion right now about what do you think of the Nintendo Switch?
I think the Nintendo Switch is awesome. I mean, it's a good console. My faith in Nintendo has been really shaky at points. The Wii U, while had a lot of good games, it didn't put out a lot. The name was terrible. There was a lot they could have done better. And the Switch is really cool. The design's awesome. It's got a lot of ambition behind it, but I'm still faced with the same problem where I don't really have anything to play. I had Zelda, Mario Kart came out today, and I got 2 more games to look forward to this year. But the games look fantastic. I'm more excited for those games than I am for anything else coming out. So I think that in itself means a lot. And that's kind of what Nintendo does. It's always been quality over quantity.
Awesome. And final thoughts. What do you want to tell the fans that drop the spotlight and DTS Gaming? Anything about gaming or anything gaming related?
Anything gaming related?
Yeah. Final thoughts. I want to let the fans know.
Get good? No. I mean, honestly, the entertainment industry has changed a lot. No one's watching cable television anymore, unless, I mean, it's your mom. I mean, a lot of people ask me how to get into it. Just try, go for it, make it a hobby before it becomes a career, but it's totally possible. Just do whatever you want. I didn't think I would be I didn't think I'd be living my dream, but now I am. So, I mean, just go for it. That's about it.
Awesome, and everybody check out TenTanMan on Twitch. We will be posting his social media links so you all can follow and see what game he is playing lately. And of course, we're going to check out that Switch he's going to be having later on tonight here at DreamHack Live, Austin, Texas, 2017.